episode of 6kicks brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. And today we have a guest I'm super excited about. We have Damien. Thank you for coming. And the reason I'm so excited about having him on the show is because he's really followed 6kicks from the beginning. Like, you were one of the first people to use the hashtag. You're always posting your shoes, so I always see your posts, and I appreciate your shoes. So I had to get you on the show. Are you excited?
I am.
Yay! So now, the first part of the show, this is new. I like to talk about myself. So we're going to talk about my shoe. The Adidas Pharrell NMD Human Race Solar Pack. I really like this shoe. I actually came up on them in all the colors. I just made it in the waiting room for all the colors, crazy enough. But I only got one because I'm trying to be good, so I got these, and I'm very happy with this purchase. No crazy story to tell with these. It was just pretty easy pickup, but I'm glad I got them. So, do you like my shoes?
I do.
Good, I'm glad. All right, so now let's talk about your shoes. Let's jump right in. All right, so we know this shoe is the everydays. So, we got some fives here?
Yes.
Okay, so why are these your everydays? Tell me about them.
These are my everydays because you can never go wrong when you wear them.
It's
Literally, you can wear this with any outfit, and it's going to look good. This pair is from 2011, and it's still pretty well intact. Just make sure you clean them. And
it's a classic shoe. You can't really go wrong with them.
You can't.
They're not indestructible, but they're pretty hard to mess up. You know, they don't look awful when they're a little dirty. I have a pair from 2011 too that I don't wear that much, but I do wear them a lot. They're easy, just kind of throw on.
Yeah.
And it's
go with anything.
Throw and go. Classics. Cool. Easy enough. Next shoe. All right, so we're on to the all-nighters. And tell me about these as your all-nighter.
So these came out earlier this year, and obviously they sat on a shelf for a while, so you would not expect that I had to wait out all night for these, and I technically didn't. But the story with these is I pre-ordered these back in January so I would get them 2 weeks early from a reputable supplier. So 2 weeks comes to release date and nothing. So I contacted them and...
Hey, where's my shoe?
Yeah, kind of like that. So day of release comes, still nothing.
Oh, then you start to worry.
Then I was like, all right, so what's going on? It took me not until end of March to get these. So technically I waited over a month for them.
Oh, wow.
After release date, even though it's supposed to be an early release. But the only good part is I got my full money back on them.
Oh,
so I got them free.
Yeah, that's a win. I'll take it. So, funny enough, like you said, these came out this year, and my boss, Hey Sam, has never owned Jordans. Like, he does not own a pair of Jordans, and this was actually his first Jordan purchase.
Good purchase.
It was a good purchase, and I guided him towards this shoe. But crazy enough, I don't own a pair of 3s or 4s, at all. I bought one pair, and I sent them back to Nike.
Ooh.
I was like, no, thank you. But I might invest in a pair soon. I just feel like so many people have. Back in the day, it was everybody's favorite Jordan,
right.
And I'm that person that's like, I don't want what everybody has, but now I kind of do. So, but I like that all-nighter story because you got them for free. You had to wait a little bit, but it was worth it.
Right. In the end, it was.
Win-win. All right. Tragic story is normally my favorite of the show. It's normally the best episode. But when you pull these out, I almost shed a thug tear. This hurt me. And you guys probably can't see what is going on with this shoe. I don't know if you can or cannot, but we're going to get into it. So what is the deal with your tragic story?
So, if you can't tell, I'll show you. This is a pair of 2000 infrared retro 6s. I've only got to wear these twice, and the second time that happened.
Oh my
I bought
gosh.
them completely dead stock. Worn them once to SneakerCon in 2017. They started to chip a little bit, so I thought I'll give them one more try. And yeah.
So were they in the box? Is it what?
I was wearing them.
What? What caused this though?
Just
What?
when you don't wear it for a while.
Right. That's why I'm like, is it a
just
box rot type of thing?
Kinda,
Is it just
yeah.
This
yeah,
hurt.
So
That's why I
it
wear
sucked.
all my shoes. I wear them all. I'd rather them get a little dirty than have this. This is sad. But we know what'll make me happy. Metro by T-Mobile!
Hey, Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile.
What?
Now you get unlimited high-speed data all month long. I'm switching.
Well, that's smart.
I'm also taking that bridge.
The smarter way to get unlimited. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius.
All right, so now we're at the lucky moment, and you got 2 shoes, and these are one of my favorites. So I'm excited to hear this story, and I like these too. These are pretty cool. So what's the story behind them?
Okay, so starting off with this one, this is the LeBron 9 Christ the King PE sample. These were never released to the general public, only given to the team and family and friends of LeBron. The reason that they're my lucky moment is because I was able to come up on them this year for a decent enough price. And because how rare they are, you just don't get that opportunity that often.
Gotta get them. You gotta get them.
And then this pair is actually the Space Jams from 2000. And I actually got these on eBay recently for only $100.
What? That's definitely a lucky moment.
Came with the box, the receipt, the paper, and the retro card.
So did they tell you the story behind that? Like, I just don't want them anymore, or...
Well, they actually had them in a raffle, and I won the raffle.
Oh.
So it was $100 even. So it was a great pickup.
That is a great pickup. I have some of these, and mine are totally trashed. They were kind of like my first Jordan once I went on a hiatus, because it was like I had Jordans, and then I stopped, and then I got them. And I literally wore them every day living in New York City. So you can imagine what they look
Space
like.
Jams?
Yes, but I still wear them all the time.
I have 5 pairs now. So.
Yeah, they're done though. Okay, these were 2 lucky moments. You won. All right, so now we are at the prize possession. And you got 3 shoes here. And now, we just kind of saw this one. It's the same shoe, but it's different.
Right.
So... tell me the story about all of them.
Okay, so this is the Air Jordan 11, the 2009 version of the Space Jam. And this probably means the most to me out of all my shoes because I wore these to graduation for middle school, high school. Every job that I've gotten, I've worn these during the interview. And since I was born in 96 and Space Jam came out in 96, the shoe means everything to me.
So it's like a prized possession and kind of like a lucky moment too, because it's just kind of like
both.
That's awesome. I love that. Okay, what about the rest of these?
These are the Jordan Brand Classic Futures. They were only given to the players in the game. These are very rare.
Yeah.
Not too many people have them since there's only about 24 people that get them.
So, of course, those are going to be a prized possession.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. There's no need for any long story with that. Nobody has them, okay? That's why. And then, what about this one?
And then, these are the Retro 1 Hall of Fames. Came out in 2009. This was actually the first retro that I ever purchased.
Mm-hmm.
I used all my money from my 13th birthday party, and I just had to buy them. I thought they were the best shoes I ever seen back in 2009.
First of all, I just want to say I'm jealous that you were only 13 in 2009. I'm not that old, guys, but I'm not that young. But these are good prized possessions. Like, the stories speak for themselves. I like these. I'll accept these. Next. All right, so now we are at the last shoe, the recent cop, and I love these. I love these. So let's just tell me.
These are the Nike Air Huarache Shoe Palace release. They especially released these at their store, and then a couple pairs got online as well. There's only 500 pairs made. This is pair 407 out of 500. I love this shoe. When I seen it, it was so simple, but still loud and spoke for itself.
I love this shoe. It's clean. I like the detail. I like the zipper. This is a dope shoe. When did you get these? Like, how long ago did these come out?
I don't remember the exact day that they came out, but I've only had them for about 2 weeks now.
Have you worn them yet?
Of course.
Okay. You know I like the wearers. No, I just like this, so I don't know if you'll be able to keep these. That wear you got might be the last one. I'm sneaking off with these. Anyway, okay. I'll take them after we're done with the show. But I do want to thank you for coming on the show, Damien. I loved all your shoes. Great stories. And I definitely love this one. Big shout out to Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius. And we will see you guys on the next episodes of 6 Kicks. I'm Sax Girl Genius. See you later.